When you're going under contract for a property and the listing agent has listed the property as is, right? We want to go through what does as is mean, right? So let's go through that. When we say is the property is being sold as is, they're mainly referring it to as physical condition for the property, okay? Meaning that the seller won't make any repairs if you do have any inspection issues there. But it does not mean that it will have any issues with the title, right? We want a clear title. So the property's condition, right? You see what you get, but we still, as a home buyer, right? We don't want any headaches later on. We want a clear title. We don't want any ownership disputes, liens, or any judgments on that property, right? I don't want to see any open permits, any violations. If my title report shows any open permits or violations, your seller still needs to clarify those, right? They need to close out those permits, pay off those violations, unless otherwise you're going to take over and you're going to be responsible for those, right? If there's any liens for their property taxes or any other liens, right, from the contractor liens or any liens on that property, you want that taken care of, right? And in the contract, you want to have your inspection contingency, even though it is as is, you still want to do a home inspection and find out, what good things and the bad things about that property. You want to have another paragraph for the title. You want clear title and mortgage contingency, meaning you can get a mortgage in your contract, right? You want to have all these things in your contract, and you always want to have your attorney review the contract and make sure they read every line before you sign, okay? You don't want to lose your earnest deposit because of one line. If you need any assistance, please get in touch.